Hello everyone! Today we'll take a look at the best photo editing laptops in the market for 2021. I made this list based on my personal opinion, and I'll try to help you find the right one for your needs. To see the most up-to-date prices and find out more information about these laptops, you can check out the links in the description below. Before we start, I have a question for you guys. Which laptop are you using right now, and what is your opinion on it? Let me know in the comments. Number 5. MacBook Pro M1 Best Apple Laptop. The MacBook Pro with M1 is a laptop with an unbeatable combo of power and endurance, making it one of the best laptops you can buy right now. And I know this because I've been using this system for a few months to plow through my workload, and I can barely get this machine to stutter no matter what I throw at it. The easiest way to sum up the MacBook Pro M1's performance is that the barriers between you and getting stuff done melt away. The MacBook Pro M1 is one of the most exciting releases from Apple for a while thanks to its new M1 silicon brains, but you probably wouldn't think that when you first get it out of the box. Unlike the new MacBook Air M1 2020, which runs silently thanks to its fanless design, the MacBook Pro does still have fans, and they do kick in after a while when you're doing some strenuous work on the device. Apple claims that the MacBook Pro has the longest battery life ever in a Mac, promising a huge 17 hours of wireless web browsing and up to 20 hours of video playback, a whopping 10 hours more than the previous model. The MacBook Pro has had an impressive power boost thanks to the new M1 chip. It's genuinely quite exciting what Apple has achieved here. Number 4. Lenovo Legion 5 Best for the Money. Lenovo rebranded its mid-range and high-end gaming laptops line into the Legion line a few years back, and we've always been great fans of the Legion models. The Legion and the Legion Wi-Fi 30 in particular were formidable entries into 2020, and for 2021 the Legion 5 takes the line to newer heights. On looks, the Legion 5 shares the same busy look as its predecessor, the Legion Y series, despite coming in as a rebrand. However, the chunky profile, 0.9 inches thick, 5.41 pounds, doesn't quite match the minimalist design of competitors like the Asus ROG Zephyrus M, 0.78 inches and 4.39 pounds. The Legion 5 sports a 15.6-inch 1920 by 1080 IPS screen that's a step above budget on both brightness and color range, while at the same time rocking a 144Hz 100% sRGB display that's perfect for speedy frame rates. The Legion 5's AMD Ryzen 7 4800H CPU and 16GB DDR4 will handle most of your productivity tasks with unmatched ease. In fact, it can drown 40 Google Chrome tabs, including a Twitch live stream, a Netflix film, and a 1080p YouTube video without lagging at all. The impressive performance is further boosted by the speedy 512GB SSD storage that adds to impressive processing speeds. It definitely is one of the best laptops for photo editing in the market, and you should check it out. Number 3. Dell XPS 9310 Best Portable Laptop. A trim to the Mac chassis, a beautiful screen, and a cutting-edge Intel Tiger Lake processor help the latest Dell XPS 13 affirm its status as today's top high-end ultra-portable. The Dell XPS 13 is quite stunningly beautiful. That may sound like hyperbole, but hands on heart, this ultra-thin laptop has wow factor looks that are certainly on par with, say, a MacBook Pro. In fact, we'd wager some people will buy it for its aesthetic appeal alone. Basically, take this into a meeting and colleagues and clients will know you mean business. Constructed from 2 blocks of CNC machined aluminium and imprinted with a stainless steel Dell logo, this slimline laptop is just 14.8mm or 0.58 inches at its thickest. Yet, with a 1.27 kilogram or 2.8 pound weight, it doesn't feel flimsy, but solid and robust. The base model of the Dell XPS 13 comes with a 13.4-inch Full HD 1920 by 1080 touchscreen, which has a 16:10 aspect ratio. That's a slight but not really significant variation from the 16:9 ratio of most computer screens and TVs. Made from Corning Gorilla Glass, it's glare, impact and scratch resistant too. This one comes with Intel Core i7-11685G7, 16GB of 4267MHz LPDDR4X RAM, and 2TB SSD. On the whole, if you want a premium ultrabook that runs Windows, this is quite simply one of the best buys around and comes highly recommended. Number 2. Asus VivoBook S15 S533 Best Budget Option. Asus has always managed to deliver one of the best laptops in the market, always delivering innovation and value for the price. One of my favourite laptops from its lineup is the Asus VivoBook S15. This one is a budget-focused device that delivers more than you would expect from it. It comes with some great overall specs, slim build, excellent playful design, and a nice display to wrap it up. Let's take a look at this budget laptop. Today we're going to take a look at the value-based model, which comes equipped with an 8th generation Intel Core i7-1165G7 CPU with a boost clock speed of 3.4 GHz, 16GB of RAM, and 512GB of SSD. It's packed with a 15.6-inch Full HD 1080p resolution wide-view panel with nano edge bezels. One of the most notable features of this laptop is its Ergo Lift hinge that tilts the keyboard to 3.5 degrees for ergonomics, and the Screen Pad 2.0 that adds to the convenience. Upon unboxing, I saw I had a pretty aesthetically pleasing laptop in my hands. The performance specs of this device made it a powerful multitasking machine, and I was pleased with its performance. But its battery life was a bit lacking as it shut down around the 8-hour mark. Still pretty good, but not the best. For those that are shopping in the budget range, this is one of the best options. Number 1. LG Gram 17Z90p. Best lightweight option. This laptop also comes equipped with amazing performance specifications for productivity, the best battery life in its class, and a great value for its price. Let's take a closer look. Let's first talk about the build quality of the LG Gram 17Z90p. This laptop is built by utilizing a special metal alloy that's made out of nanocarbon and magnesium, making it extremely light at just 2.9 pounds, which is featherweight for its size. Also, I should mention that the design is very tasteful and will look good on the desk. There are also plenty of ports here, as it's equipped with an HDMI, microSD, 3 USB 3.0 ports, a USB Type-C port, a microSD card slot, and a headphone jack. Let's talk a bit about its 17-inch screen now, as it's one of its strongest features. In terms of performance, it's not top of the class, but it has plenty going on to make you happy. For example, it's packed with an Intel Evo with 11th Gen Core i7-1165G7 CPU, 16GB of RAM, and 1TB of SSD for storage, which translates into excellent performance for productivity and daily tasks. The biggest selling point of this laptop, though, is its amazing battery life. During my tests, it lasted about 12 hours, which is astounding and better than anything out there. A must consider. Buying guide. Display. The more pixels you have, the more content you can fit on screen, and the sharper it'll look. Sadly, some budget laptops still have 1366 by 768 displays, and so do a few business laptops. But if you can afford it, we recommend paying extra for a panel that runs at 1920 by 1080, also known as Full HD or 1080p. Higher-end laptops have screens that are 2560 by 1600, 3200 by 1800, or even 3840 by 2160 or 4K, which all look sharp but consume more power, lowering your battery life. Ports. While the absence of ports is usually not a deal-breaker when choosing a laptop, it's helpful to get the connection you need right on the system rather than having to carry a slew of dongles. Most mainstream laptops will have USB 3.0 ports and HDMI out for audio. However, an increasing number of laptops use USB Type-C or Thunderbolt 3 and Thunderbolt 4 ports that are USB Type-C compatible. Getting Type-C is a definite plus because you can use it to connect to universal chargers and docks. Memory. RAM, also known as Random Access Memory, is the extremely fast component that temporarily stores all the information a device needs at the moment. It's essentially short-term memory. Most laptops already have anywhere between 2 and 8 GB of RAM already installed, perfect for the average user. If you need to take on serious tasks like editing video content or gaming the night away, you'll most likely need at least 8 GB or more.